There's an existing law, Article 72 of the labor law, that calls for the provision of daycare where there's an organization that has 20 women or more with 10 kids under the age of 4.
So together with a group of friends and colleagues, we gathered and we started to investigate.
So we're like, where is that law? Why is it not activated? So it started with an inquiry, a question.
We decided to launch a campaign to expose this issue and to push the government to activate the law.
And here we are doing an awareness walk with the Ministry of Labour, which immediately attracted the media. A peaceful walk with a civil society organization and the government holding up yes to a family-friendly work environment. There was a huge campaign around planting the seed in people's heads that this is an important thing for Jordan, for the long term, for the economy, for the growth, for the socio-economic work that we hope to, the development. Women are half the society, but we have one of the lowest in the world, yet 78% have higher education. Then we put together a committee and we said, hey, how about SADAQA sponsors? We had then our first little fund. We sponsor a little guidebook to help employers start up their daycares. And come 2014, they were on the front page of a newspaper that the government has launched in collaboration with SADAQA, the guidelines. Then we could work. That gave us the way to work. And then we started to promote the booklet by speaking to the employers. We sat with them, we understood what their challenges are so that we could answer them, how to get rid of those challenges. What are their intentions? Is it a personal challenge you don't want to spend, or is it something that you just don't know how to resolve? So we would understand them before we would be understood.
The pressure was exerted towards the private sector, but using the government as an ally. So that was our tactic.
That the trend was that we used to reach out to people, and now business owners are reaching out to us.
In the 90s, when this law was written, and I think it was 96, a working woman was a luxury. It wasn't a must. The fathers need the mothers to work because the burden on the father, that stereotype of the man of the house.
The caregiving in the family itself is not, is not only the mother's job.
It was very offensive to have, for us as women, working women, to say that the law was just for 20 women or more. So we went from SADAQA, a women-friendly work environment, to a family-friendly work environment. And the target was, the mountaintop target was to get rid of that gender reference. The highlights of the law, the equality in law, is that we were able, by lobbying with the parliamentarians, and we removed the 20 women gender word. We removed it from the law, just to be replaced by employees.
In terms of quality, I think the best daycares in Jordan, not only institutional daycares, but in terms of the quality of care and education also.
It's just great seeing all these child care centers coming up, all the mentality changing, all the mothers becoming more, active.
We are, like they call it in Arabic, Ahl al-Qadiyya. We are the family of the cause. We are the people that needed this daycare. We are the moms, we are the dads, we are the people that couldn't go back to work after they had the child. So every single word we write is for the future generation that is to come, the mothers to be, and is for the people that don't believe in change, that we want to show them, and is for the people that want to do something for their country.